On 9 February 2006, the federal government of Nigeria announced the dissolution of the Kano State Hisbah Board. Hello and welcome to Today in Nigerian History on Tarihi TV English. I am Modi Rabiu Gwadebe. The announcement was made by the then Inspector General of Police, Sunday Ehindero. According to him, Kano and Abia states had violated the law by establishing their own security organizations without the approval of the federal government. Abia State had set up the Bakassi Boys Vigilante Group, while Kano State established the Hisbah Board to enforce Islamic moral conduct. Ehindero further stated that the federal government had received reports alleging that the Hisbah Board sought assistance from a foreign country to train 100 Hisbah operatives in what he described as intelligence gathering and the conduct of jihad. The following day, the Nigeria Police Force arrested the commander of the Hisbah Board, Sheikh Yahya Faruk Chedi, and his deputy, Malam Abubakar Rabo, and took them to Abuja. In response, the governor of Kano State at the time, Malam Ibrahim Shekaru, delivered an emergency address to the people of the states. In his speech, the governor denied the allegations, describing them as false and the result of a conspiracy by some indigents of Kano State serving in the federal government. He stated that the Kano State House of Assembly had duly passed the law establishing the Hisbah Board and that he had assented to it in accordance with due process. He therefore maintained that anyone with the grievances against the Hisbah Board should seek redress in court or petition the State House of Assembly to amend the law. Subsequently, the Kano State Government filed a suit at the Supreme Court seeking an order restraining the federal government from interfering in the activities of the Hisbah Board. On 20 February 2006, the federal government arraigned the Hisbah leaders before the Federal High Court in Abuja on charges of operating an illegal organization. The presiding judge, Justice Babs Kwewumi, refused to grant them bail. Their lawyer, Yusuf Ali S.A.N., requested that they may be remanded in police custody if bail was not granted, but the judge insisted that they be held in prison custody pending trial. The court then adjourned the hearing on their bail application to 1 March. On 17 March 2006, the judge ruled that bail would not be granted until the conclusion of the trial. As a result, on 4 April, their lawyer approached the Court of Appeal to seek their release on bail. On 12 May 2006, the Court of Appeal granted them bail. The trial thereafter continued, and the court ultimately affirmed the legality of the Hisbah law. The court also ordered the Nigeria Police Force to pay compensation of 500,000 naira to each of the 2 Hisbah leaders. For more stories on the major event that shaped Nigeria's past, follow Tarihi TV English on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok.